Is it as close to flying as I'll ever get?
Well, it's like that. It's just fun. It's like being a child again. You see.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited.
So just working a little bit on your posture to begin with, and just being mindful of your own body and the way everything feels and the way you're holding your body. So we're just going to straighten through those legs and tuck the tailbone under.
It's a modified yoga, but in lots of ways it's better in some ways because, well, it brings more of an element of fun, which is always good when you're having a workout because nobody wants to get bored and feel like it's a chore, and it doesn't. It just feels like playtime for adults.
Lift your chin, so your chin's nice and parallel with the ground, and it just lifts your vision a little. And then already you should just feel that lovely length. You all look about 2 inches taller just by doing it.
When I was a teenager, I was 13, I went out and bought a book on yoga, just saw it in a health food shop, was quite interested in health foods and things like that and staying healthy, and I taught myself. So that's how I originally started, and it really got me through those teenage years. Like, it was a real sort of prop for me, and after that, you know, it just kind of was a lifelong passion. So I've kind of been doing yoga for like 33 years now, so yeah, it's a journey.
Planting the hands onto the silk about hip distance, so palms are on the silk, just hold him nicely. And just reach out and use that silk to lengthen through the body.
You can have all abilities in this class. Lots of people think, oh, how would I ever be able to do it? And yes, most people can, because it allows you to always sort of work to your body's own potential and then take it a little bit further. So you're always making a little bit of progress, and that's really important because you want to make that progress in your body. So your body's more flexible, toned, you've got that strength in there as well. And then you have a body that's going to last you a lifetime if you look at after it in that way, and that's the kind of the philosophy that I have, that you want your body to be good and healthy and your whole life to be good for as long as possible. You know, you want to move like a 20-year-old when you're 90.
You're going to lift the legs up so the toes point to the silk, and then the legs come up and over the head, and we straighten out through the body. So push, still hold on tight with those hands, straighten out through the whole body. And then the eyes go forwards to where I am at the front. Hold on tight, hold on tight. That's it. If you feel like you can't go forwards, that's it. Push those hips forwards. There, that's it. And then lift your shoulders. That's it. It might feel a little bit weird. If not, if it does, come back out and start again. Really lift your heart. You have to push your heart forwards.
Yeah, lifting the heart, I think, is like, we all need to have our hearts lifted every day and bring that joy into our lives. So, you know, positioning of the body, a focus on the posture and the way your body is weighted. So looking at the different ways you use your actual own body weight to sort of sink into a pose.
Make sure you're all right.
Glide the hands down the silk all the way to your hips, and then you're going to plant the palms into the silk. And then we're going to come up onto the toes, so you can plant that silk a little bit deeper into the hips, and then lift your eyes forward. We're going to walk forwards on the toes, and then we're going to draw the arms back behind you and really hold on tight. And then on the count of 3, or on pixie dust, we're going to lift the feet all the way from the ground, and then you're just going to fly through the air and just enjoy that wonderful feeling. I call this a Peter Pan move. So after faith, trust, pixie dust, and then feet away from the ground, and you're flying through the air. So what a wonderful way to spend your Sunday morning. And you would never know that you're actually exercising. It just feels like too much fun. So just lifting that heart forwards, draw those hips forwards, feet into the air. Wonderful. And that's excellent. Actually, you've done that exercise beautifully. And then just come out whenever you're ready. So your feet come back to the ground whenever you need to. And I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, I loved it. Thank you.
That's my Peter Pan move. So it's like going back to your childhood. So.
It's magic. It's just like being a big kid again, playing on the swing. It's just release, isn't it? Relaxation, definitely. It is about positive mindset as well, because I think if you think that you can't do something and then you're set in that way, you put a block and you let that pain control you, whereas if you're coming here and you just push yourself more and more and you feel positive about that, actually that helps.
Now, Brooke, you were right next to me, and you are amazing. You've got such long legs.
I know, yes. Yeah, that's one thing that always comes up with my legs, is that they're very long.
What do you get from this sort of exercise?
What don't you get? I think it's more the question. It builds your confidence. It's the only thing that I've ever felt that's built up my strength and like muscles. I mean, I tried sit-ups, the gym, and I just didn't really feel that anything was getting me to where I wanted to be. And doing this, I mean, I've come so far over the last 2.5 years. I feel so much better in myself, health-wise and mentally as well. It really is sort of empowering, isn't it? And just such a confidence boost to see what your body can actually do.
I mean, lots of the other aerial arts we do need core stability, and this is one of the best things for building that and building up muscle flexibility and things like that. And I've got rheumatoid arthritis, and this has improved it so much. So yeah, it's really, really good.
How do you think it's done that? The sort of weightlessness, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because since I've started, so I have to inject myself every week. I'm now coming off of it. So because they told me I was going to be on that for life. So since I've been doing pole, hoop, and aerial, it's just improved everything, and I don't get my joint aches, I don't get muscle aches, anything like that, because I do all this. So it's done something, I don't know, but it's definitely done something. And like you say, mentally, it helps you with your confidence, it helps you just feel good about everything, because it gives you something to look forward to as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had really quite bad anxiety before I came here. I felt nervous about people watching me and what people thought, whereas now, because Jane, the instructor, gets you to do things and demonstrate moves, it just builds up your confidence, and everybody's so supportive.
It's finding a bit of calm with exercise as well. There's no rush, and you can do it to your own limits. You don't have to do a certain position if you don't want to. There's always things that you can try instead.
I remember when I first came, I was so worried what people are going to be like, because you can get people that are a little bit funny and might give you a couple of funny looks and things, but nobody's been like that. Everyone's just so supportive, and it's just a really nice place to come, even if you've had a bad day. I mean, this will cheer you up, won't it? We have such a laugh. It's brilliant. It's so good. It targets every muscle, but it targets every muscle in the correct way so that you can use every muscle, whereas in the gym you are only targeting certain muscles, so you might then find it difficult to do a move because you've not learnt the flexibility of that muscle. Or there's so many different things I've learned.
Non-weight bearing, and I think that's the thing, because when I used to go to the gym, like you say, you're targeting different muscles, but you come away and you feel like you've injured yourself. And actually with this, because you're not weight bearing, you come away and you feel quite supple and relaxed, don't you? You don't feel
more flexible.
Yeah, definitely more flexible. Yeah, nearly there with the splits now.
I was surprised at how actually you go completely upside down, and I just never thought my body would do that.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing with the silks I love. Your body just unravels, and you can feel almost that length coming through your spine and through your back, and you get those little spaces opening up through the back between the vertebrae. So it's just creating a little bit more freedom in there. And also you've got that lovely flow of the blood all the way down into the head, so you're reoxygenating the brain, makes your brain work more efficiently, and you've got that more nourishment to the skin, so it's almost like a little mini facelift at the same time. And who doesn't want that?
When you have, because you can clearly tell, I don't mind, that I was a novice and that I've never done it before, just because everyone else has got such control over every part of their body. They hold themselves really nicely.
Yeah, that is a really important part of it, just building that core strength, your upper body strength, so that their whole posture is slightly different when they walk into a room. They've got that confidence. It's when you get people that they start at the beginning and probably have very little confidence, and they're a little bit shy, and then they sort of they come and they progress little bit by little bit each week, and then they suddenly come to me at the end and go, do you know what? I was able to sort of play with my grandchildren this weekend. I can lift them, I can carry them. 6 months ago, I couldn't do that. And you can see a smile on their face, and their body's changed. You know, their posture's changed. They've built that strength into their body, and it's given them back something in their lives that they never had before, and had for a long time. So yeah, when that happens, I kind of think, yeah, I'm doing my job properly. I'm making a difference to people's lives.